We've all seen it. Minecraft but we're blind, mute, deaf. Minecraft but we're blind, mute, and stoned. The act of taking away or adding a new sensation to the players in order to impact their ability to play or communicate properly. So what if it was a kazoo? Me and Jake can't play Minecraft for shit, and that's why communicating is such an important tool for us. So what if we just took that part away? It started off simple. We gathered wood, stone, etc., but that's when our first issue arose pretty quickly. So our noisemakers tended to clip our microphones, meaning the other person wouldn't be able to hear extremely loud noises, which means when Jake was trying to signal me about mobs, about half of it ended up cutting out, and I had no idea until I saw it myself. Jake uses Fulbright, so he tends to run to areas with tons of mobs. Because the beats were cutting out on my end, I tended to be very oblivious when he was leading mobs straight to me. While I was messing around with lunar settings, Jake just up and left, leaving this ominous message. I'd like to note that by this point, Jake's noisemaker was notably dying. I tried to hunt down Jake, but I got distracted when I realized I could speak into the kazoo and it sounded semi-normal. Eventually, we were close enough in proximity. We came into our next challenge, the night. Not only were we very underprepared, I'm not good at combat, and we definitely weren't ready for the creeper that ended up blowing me up. Right after that, Jake was killed by a zombie, and while we were getting our stuff back, I witnessed him get almost immediately filzed. But he handled it like a pro, aka from like 2 blocks up. And to express my undying hate for Jake, I decided to express it to him through kazoo and not kazoo.
I hope you get filzed.
And that was the only time I took a kazoo out of my mouth for the 3 hours it took us to do this. To say we weren't taking this seriously might be the understatement of the year.
Ah! That zombie made it up in the tree! How? My jaw hurts so bad already.
I tamed 3 dogs in hopes that they would fight for me, and I also managed to get an ender pearl, and when I was trying to show it off to Jake, he punched me. Like a bitch. But luckily the dogs didn't react, so. After another death from each of us, I accidentally punched Jake, despite hitting nowhere near him, so we had to end up leaving the dogs. We used the day to boat around and find new grounds.
Meow. Meow.
Yeah, Jake started meowing back to his cat, but you know, like, more power to him. We ended up finding a ruined portal, and I was trying to signal to break the crying obsidian and make the portal, but ended up giving up thinking we were 1 obsidian short. But looking back at the footage, Jake took an obsidian from the chest, so we totally could have gone to the nether by the 20-minute mark, but no.
I think mine might be cooked.
Yeah, so Jake's noisemaker broke. Which means communication would be one-sided now at least. But I had to venture on, for I knew, while he may have failed, I was the chosen one, and I must kazoo my way through Minecraft.
Spears is the kazoo kid now, and I am sad.
Even with Jake talking, I couldn't communicate well, so I just kazoo constantly until Jake would guess what I needed correctly.
What do you need? Wood?
Eventually we were in a cave, and I found a bigger cave inside that cave. Jake went down while I was gathering coal to an amazing self-rendition of revenge.
If you come to me, I'm gonna put a bed down. I'm straight up matrixing out here right now. And trust me to be a good baby. I found a portal!
Yeah, so Jake found whatever that was, and despite his encouragement, I was not going to do that.
You wanna go, you wanna go do that?
I eventually saw something I wanted to mine, but I didn't have the right tools, so...
I don't really need that. I did see it. Okay, if you want it, you can have it. No! Oh my gosh, I had food in my hand so it didn't shield. I almost just died to a creeper.
About 10 minutes later, I found an underwater cave with diamonds, so naturally after I mined them, I drowned trying to get out. But luckily, I died trying to get my stuff back.
Oh.
But that only empowered me more to try harder to get my stuff back, so... After getting my stuff back, I tried to go back into the cave before deciding that maybe that wasn't the best choice. I actually only ended up with a fragment of my stuff, so there was a bunch of mobs and I only had 2 water buckets and a wooden pickaxe. I planted a tree so I can make some doors and hopefully get more of my stuff back and some more ores out of that cave. I ended up seeing this cute cherry grove like peeking in from the mountain. I spent way too long trying to get Jake to look at it.
Oh, cherry blossoms. Very neat.
And while I was trying to go back down, I fucking died again. Despite my detour, I got back into the cave and finished getting the diamonds.
Spears is dying again.
Because I'm terrible at the game, it had this really funny side effect where Jake kept assuming I was dying.
Do I need to come to you? Do you have any pieces of armor, or do I need to make it all for you? One long do if it's yes. Okay, I make all your armor. I got everything ready for you now.
So after suiting up, we were ready to go deeper.
You can come down here. Oh, you are down here. Cool. Will you make sure that the mobs don't kill me while I make this portal?
While Jake was doing his speedrunner strat thing, I was in charge of defense.
There's a zombie right there. You hit me!
After doing my job perfectly, I left to gather food while Jake explored the nether. While in the nether, Jake accidentally hit a pigman, causing this situation. He left so the pigman would chill out, but by the time he got back, I was already in that situation.
Oh.
Jake went back to the nether, but it turns out all the pigmen were still aggroing on him.
The pigmen are not happy in here. I'll be back, Spears.
He said before going for milk, aka finding a bastion.
I found a bastion, and I think the pigmen are no longer mad at me. That was so scary. No! They're getting mad over here now! Oh!
Jake took this opportunity to move most of our stuff from where we started to next to the portal.
Mal. Mal. A Mal. Run! Help!
If only that cat worked in Minecraft, huh? Now, eventually got his stuff back and started going through the bastion. Well, I died in lava again, so I decided the overworld was for me and went to go get some food when I discovered this. Now, why did I freak out? Because I don't check the update logs. In the past, rabbits looked like this, so seeing this absolute unit of a bunny threw me off. I made some pink boats because it's Barbie's world and you're in it, while Jake traded in the bastion to get more pearls.
8 pearls plus the 2 that we have at home. I only need 2 more pearls, and we're good. Bitch, say doot. I'm so funny.
I dropped my kazoo.
I need to clip that.
So then it was time for us to reunite and then go and find a fortress. Now, what is Jake doing? He's using a pie chart thingy in the corner to locate a bastion or a fortress by finding the nearest mob spawner. Has he explained it to me before? Yes, but it's too technical and matrixy for me to remember after a pie chart and F3, so I'll put something up around here if you're actually interested. Now the issue is we're using Eternos, and Eternos loves limiting chunks, so Jake can't use his method because it relies on him expanding his render distance past what the server usually lets you. So we had to do this the old-fashioned way.
Well, I have bad news. We probably have to go find the fortress the old-fashioned way.
Jake returned to the surface
Y'all ready for this?
to meet up with me, who was not being helpful in the slightest.
Why did you not tell me about the creeper? We almost just blew up everything.
And then it was time for us to start the hero's journey. We entered the Nether, the special world, even if we're following this chart. Then we begin the descent. We traveled far and wide through warped forests, a soul sand valley, and bridge after bridge, and trial after trial in a parody of Gangster's Paradise.
Ready.
And when the world needed him most, he vanished.
I'm dead.
Yeah, we lost Jake, but we decided we'd give it one more try. We got his stuff safely stored away, and we spent the next 20 minutes getting him back.
I guess I don't have an axe anymore, but that's okay. Oh, well, thank you.
We
I
were
don't know what
ready.
that means.
I could feel it. Jake checked out 2 hours ago, but this was it. This is when we completed our hero's journey. We were gonna...
Eat! Eat! Why did you not eat? I was right clicking!
Yeah, we were done with Minecraft for the day. My jaw!
Yeah, I bet.